Today, I want to talk about what real fun is. Because I will tell you a story about yesterday. And before I tell you, I just want to say that the answer or the lesson from this story is to do delayed gratification, which is to do things that are hard right now but make life tomorrow better. Like take these things like going to the gym and like studying, reading. They take like things like some sort of happiness, I guess you can say, from tomorrow. No, they take happiness from today, but give you more happiness or make you more happy tomorrow. So let's start on the story. So this story was like on yesterday, or it happened like more times. But I was sick from school, and still a little bit sick. But like, and I was home all the time, and then was scrolling, and like watching TV and eating some like junk food and bad things. Doing this a lot of like instant gratification, like things that are feel fun right now, but make you like think that, oh, why did I do that thing, or like make you like regret doing that decision. And whilst I was doing that, I felt maybe some kind of fun, but like after I would have done this instant gratification, like watching TV or scrolling my phone, after I stopped it, then I didn't feel the fun anymore. And like I want to teach you what I want to teach you about this. Like myself yesterday was like taking happiness from me today, because I didn't feel I feel like less fun today, I guess, than I would have if I didn't do those things. But like yesterday, I I didn't I didn't even like feel fun whilst I was watching TV and eating junk food. I didn't even have much fun, anyways. So yeah, like these things, they aren't actually the fun things. Like the things that you think are fun, or maybe not the things that actually are fun. Because if these things make your life worse, or that you feel like you don't feel that they were fun, if you look back, then they are actually not fun. They're then that maybe they're actually fun in the moment, and only that. So I just want to say that yes, you can do some of these things sometimes. Of course, it should be like, when you're eating dinner, and then you get like this dessert, maybe a little bit, some dessert, like a little bit after you ate like a big meal or food. You maybe get the dessert, after, and then the dessert is always like this small part. So you always do the delayed gratification, and maybe you do some instant gratification, and that's fine. Okay, I'm not saying to never ever like do some of these things. Of course, maybe not scrolling, but like some of these things are fine sometimes. Like maybe watching TV with your friends, or yeah, like some of it maybe be fun, but of course not always. So then you may be thinking, how do I implement delayed gratification in your day-to-day life? Every day. And you know, the easiest thing, or maybe not the easiest, but one of the best things you can do is to turn your phone off and like leave it somewhere else where you can't see it. And it's not really easy to get it. It's a little bit more difficult, because just doing that and turning it on and not having your phone with you, it's like, yeah, that's great, because most of the bad things come from the phone, or like a lot of things can come from the phone, and like not like using a phone in the morning, which is like where you start your day. You wake up, and if you don't use your phone in the morning, that's great. That's really great, because then you have time to do other things, Like for me example, I meditate and gratitude journal every single morning. I try to at least. And you know those mornings where I have my phone with me, like I wake up next to my phone, then I start to like scroll and go on messages and you know like waste time and do some instant gratification, you know, which which I shouldn't do, and it's you know it's like a phone addiction, which you know I realize I have, and I've had it for a long time. So like the only way that have made some progress is to like put the phone literally away where you don't see it, and like maybe have it like the grayscale, like everything is black and white. Maybe that will help a little bit, but the best thing I have found and tried is to literally put it away. Don't even have it. And yes, maybe you should check your like your messages sometimes of the day, of course, but like most of the day you shouldn't have it. You know, that's one of the best things you can do. And then you, when you don't have your phone with you when you wake up and for the rest of the day, then it's easier, much easier, I guess you can say, to do like going to the gym and like I don't know, being productive, like cleaning your room or maybe your house, apartment, I don't know, like studying, you're doing something because you won't get like distracted. So, and of course, it's like these things like not having your phone and doing instant gratification. It's harder today, of course. And I feel right now like I didn't wake up with my phone. I turned it off yesterday because I realized I wasn't doing very good with it. So I turned it off, and I turn it on now when I'm recording. But like I will turn it off after I upload this video, and you know I have done so much better today than yesterday. Even though you know it's not a school day today, but like cleaned a little bit. I cleaned my clothes and some. I put on like a dishwasher upstairs. So I've done some things, you know. And you know, in this moment, or like with when you're doing the things, or when you're basically starting, and I won't like lie to you, it's not really that fun. But what you got to realize is after you get into like you say cleaning, for example, when you start cleaning and then like oh it's boring, but then after some minutes after cleaning some things and you oh maybe it's not that bad, you know. And also like yeah, after doing this sometimes I believe that it will get maybe a little bit easier, and it won't be that boring because you're not like always stimulating and doing other things. And of course you don't have to be perfect right now. I am of course not perfect, but the times where my phone is off and I'm going to the gym and doing all these good things, I feel genuinely happier. So like yeah, just being more more on this delayed gratification is that's great. And if you found this video helpful, and if you feel like you learned something, then that's great. And I believe that you should do some of this instant gratification right after you finish this video, and you should like and subscribe. Bye.